Happy homecoming, Seminole fans. Florida State set to take on NC State at 12:30 right here inside Doak Campbell Stadium. I'm Lane Hurt along with Jonathan Schlesy. Jonathan, keys to this game, I think you have to start with Florida State starting quarterback. Jimbo Fisher announced Everett Golson will be the starter today. What should we expect from Golson after 2 games off?
Once you think you have Jimbo Fisher figured out, he goes and surprises you again. I think what you can expect is someone that's going to get outside the pocket, going to make the defense kind of run to side and try to figure him out. Short passes, I want to see the deep ball from him. I don't know if we'll see it, but Jimbo Fisher stuck to what he said on Monday. He's going to do whatever it takes to win, and you saw that right there. He's not playing for the future, because if he was, he'd have McGuire in.
Absolutely. Fisher said that he thought Golson's skill set was good for this game against NC State. I think you have to look at NC State's front 7, specifically Mike Rose, 10 sacks on the season. He expects maybe a little pressure to be put on his quarterbacks. He wants a guy who's a little bit more mobile.
Well, you're facing the number 9 defense in the nation, and it all starts up front, and that's what Roderick Johnson said. It's the defensive linemen and the linebackers, so you need someone that could scramble a little bit.
That leads us to key number 2. What's the quarterback's best friend? Running back Dalvin Cook, one of the best in the nation. I think, as you can see, he may pass one of the big Florida State records. Work done, season single rushing record today. You did a great piece on that earlier this week. He can take a lot of pressure off of Golson.
Oh, absolutely. I said to someone earlier this week, I don't care who's under center. As long as they can hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook, it's going to be a successful day. 12 yards shy of work done. I want to know, are you over or under 1.5 carries for him to beat that record?
Man, that's on the spot. I'm going to say under, because I mean he scores a touchdown almost every time he touches the ball in the first carry at least.
Well, you look at the first carries, 94 yards, 92 yards, 75 yards. I think he can get 12 on the first one.
All right, and that leads us to key number 3. We haven't talked Florida State's defense yet, but obviously Jacoby Brissett, a heck of a quarterback. He made Florida State's lives miserable last year. He's a big fella. You got to wrap up and tackle him. You can't get him down with a single arm tackle. You have to wrap up.
Oh yeah, Jimbo Fisher said that earlier this week. He was saying it's like trying to tackle your big brother. Even though you're hanging all over him, he's still going to make the pass. But I think Florida State got their test last week against Deshaun Watson. They did a very good job the first 3 quarters. Let's see if they can do it for 4 quarters here today.
There you have it, a big one for Florida State today if they want to get to double-digit wins again this season. Of course, Seminoles.com will have everything you need before, during, and after that game, video highlights and post-game reaction, and of course, senior writer Tim Linnefelt will have his analysis as well as Florida State looks to wrap up the ACC conference play with a victory. For Jonathan Schlesy, I'm Lane Hurt. We'll see you inside Doak Campbell Stadium.